Hello, and welcome to Casual Gaming with Purpose. If this is your first stream, then welcome, and if not, then welcome back. This is a Stardew Valley Let's Play where I'm searching for the living hat on a post-perfection farm. Mostly just chill tunes, chill vibes, some occasional color commentary from me. I stream every Wednesday, sometimes other days, usually like Eastern time evening, but sometimes outside of that window, especially if it's on the weekend. And if that sounds like a good time to you, welcome aboard. I'm honored to have you with me. And yeah, I think without further ado, let's just get into it. I think this will be a short-ish stream today. I have somewhere to go in about an hour and a half-ish. So, might not be a full in-game week, but we'll see what we can get done. We are at the start of the third week. Just about, yeah. Tail end of the second week of fall. We haven't found the living hat, but we do have a lovely bone hat. Bone bow, I think is what it's called. That we found. Hair bone, excuse me. That we found it during last stream. And yeah. I don't know why I'm checking anything other than the luck on autopilot. Looks like we've got a nice rainy day. Yeah. I feel out of sorts. Today is not Wednesday. Yes, I passed out at the end of last stream. We had weather where I live yesterday. Just everything, really. We had freezing rain, we had rain, like normal rain, thunderstorms, snow. So, it was mostly because of the thunderstorms that I decided not to stream yesterday. But here we are today instead. I gotta be honest, I don't really feel like farming fiber today. Kind of just want to goof around. I haven't been playing a ton of Stardew Valley in my spare time, which is unusual for me, but I've been reading. I have a couple of books out on loan from the library, and so I'm feeling the pressure to finish them before I have to return them. And so that has been fun. but it means that I haven't been playing a lot of video games off stream. So I'm a little bit out of sorts. I did watch the Switch 2 Direct yesterday, and started to get a little bit excited for new games. New console. I probably will not be buying a brand new console. But I'm excited for all the, you know, potentially reinvigorated hype that comes with a new release. And also some of the back cross compatibility. I don't know. That's not the right word. I know for a fact that that's not. But things that will be compatible on both, because I do have a Switch Lite, and I'm excited to maybe try out some of the new stuff that is compatible with both Switch 2 and the OG Switch. If you're watching the stream /VOD and you also are hyped for Switch 2 and other Nintendo related releases, let me know what you're most excited to see. Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear about it. And also what you're not excited to see. Hit me with the hot takes. I don't think there was anything that like truly disappointed me. I think everything was pretty much like right in line with expectations, you know. Nothing kind of jumped out at me as being like a huge shock, if that makes sense. Not to say that it wasn't exciting, like there were some exciting announcements, but nothing was like, what? For me, anyways. I know a lot of folks were pretty stoked to see Silksong. Just a glimpse of it. I haven't played Hollow Knight, but I do enjoy watching people play Hollow Knight, and I like the game as a viewer, and so I am excited to also watch Silksong content eventually, potentially this year. If the prophecy is to be believed. I feel like they can't put the year in a big release like that, and then, well, they could, but I feel like that's a pretty good sign that they said 2025 in the direct yesterday. I'm also looking forward to getting back to Urban Jungle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this weekend. But definitely next week, if not this weekend. And I was also thinking of maybe doing something called Silent Saturday or Silent Sunday, where I play like sort of a low, what I have seen other cozy gamers call brain off games. And like not talk, just like stream the gameplay. I'm undecided if I'm gonna do that or not. But those are the types of streams and VODs that I like watching to like fall asleep to. And so I was like, maybe I will try it. I don't know. Hello, Jamaica. How's it going? Shouldn't you be watching sports ball? How's it going? I always forget that there's a lag. Nice, just working away. Hopefully this is good background noise. I was just thinking, or just kind of, yeah, thinking out loud about doing like a Silent Saturday or Silent Sunday stream where I play like chill brain off games without being mic'd up. I was thinking of maybe like playing Dwarf Romantic or A Little to the Left. Games like that are just kind of like relaxing clicky sounds and such. And would involve a little bit less setup on my part, because I wouldn't need a mic. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know if like, I mean, I know those are the types of videos that like I will seek out as like background noise, or like to just kind of like put on as like sleep aids, I guess. So I was like, maybe I will try to do that. I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence, honestly, but it's a percolating idea. I thought that was a lava crab, but it was just a regular stone. Oh, that's a lot of monsters. Something like Spirit Fair could be good too. Lots of ambient noise. Yeah, that's true. And I've been wanting to try Spirit Fair actually, so that might be like a good excuse to try it. And it is really relaxing. Or maybe Sea of Stars? Would Sea of Stars work for something like that? Or would it be too much going on? I'm noping out of here. I also really do need to play Mystria. I think I've said that like every stream recently, but I'm not gonna play it on stream. I just want to enjoy it as like a Neighborvania, a new Neighborvania to me. Battle themes might be a bit intense, but world themes are pretty chill. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I should also check that out off stream first, and then go for it. Another one that I played during Next Fest that is released now is Birdful, and that was like a very relaxing point and click game that I just like totally zoned out and like played many hours of, and that one was also very relaxing, so lots of nice like nature sounds. That one could also be a good option. All right, time to head back to the farm, I think. Citizen Sleeper for more spacey, ethereal vibes. Ooh, yeah. And Citizen Sleeper 2. Did you play? That's out now, right? Did you play, or are you playing the second one? Or are you going to, if it's not out yet? I might have imagined that. I've seen people chatting about it. Played a bit last weekend. Nice. How does it hold up? Is it, or how does it compare to the first one, I guess? I'm getting dummied by monsters right now. I was looking into Subnautica a bit more because my algorithm keeps showing it to me, and I don't think I can play it. I was thinking for a while, because it is like very aesthetically beautiful, but it's just too scary for me. Like, the game itself is not that scary, but the premise of it fits into my phobias a little too well for me to enjoy it, I think. Pretty much same premise, just a bigger world and a few extra mechanics. Cool. I think I should probably try the first one, maybe? Before the second one? I don't know, maybe it's not necessary then if it's like pretty similar, but probably I will. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've seen my ancient fruit wine keg shed. That's too many words. The shed. The shed in all its functional glory. I think first time ever that I've ever built a shed in-game. Or out of game. I've never built a shed in real life either. Yeah. Holy wine, Batman. I didn't even build more kegs. These were all outside before, but it seems like way more, doesn't it? It's nice to see them all doing their thing. Did I miss any? Probably. I think it's okay. I also have this shed over here that I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it yet. Maybe like other machines. Haven't decided. Yeah, I liked. Thank you for asking about the Switch 2 Direct. I liked it. I think nothing really, like, it wasn't underwhelming, but I would say it was as expected in some ways. It was exciting, but not like mind-blowing exciting to me. But also, I love like Mario Kart, and I love like all those classic games, but I also don't really play them that much anymore. So I think that probably, I mean, Mario Kart looks sick, honestly, but I probably wouldn't buy it or play it. So, but maybe I will change my tune. I don't know. I think the fact that it's like an open world is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I also imagine, I didn't notice whether they mentioned the price, but I know that like with Switch, 1, I guess, or the Switch. I don't know what we're supposed to call it. The original Switch. Mario Kart was so expensive when it released. And I was like, I'm not paying that much to play Mario Kart. It's just not going to happen. And I'm sure this will be no different, so we'll see. What did you think of it? What were your standouts or your big disappointments? Or both? $630 for the console, so $700 with cart. Yeah. Yeah. But like $70 for, I mean, I don't know. I think in my brain, like, Mario Kart is always going to be like a classic game. And so it's, even though I realize that, like, obviously the new versions of Mario Kart are like pretty, they're like in their own right, they could be considered like AAA games almost. So, it's just that they don't feel that way. So it's like hard to, I don't know, I get sticker shock about them, I guess. But then again, I did buy Animal Crossing in like the same year it came out, and it was also very expensive, so maybe it's just that I'm not the target audience. Price definitely sucks, but I get it. Thought Cart and DK looked cool. From a soft exclusive is insane. Never play it anyway. From soft. My brain can't figure out what a FromSoft is. Was that one of the games? Ah, okay. Elden Ring, Bloodborne devs. Yeah, is that Duskblood? Or is it? Because there was also an Elden Ring announcement, right? That surprised me also. It seems like not the usual audience. Thank you for clarifying also. But yeah, that doesn't seem, but that's cool. Happy for folks who like Souls games and also Nintendo. Ah, Elden Ring is getting ported and Duskbloods is the exclusive. I see, I see. Yeah, that's pretty cool then. That's very cool. I didn't realize. Could you play Elden Ring on... I don't think so, right? You couldn't play it on Switch. I also am like interested to see if it will lead to more like PC games getting adapted to Switch because of the like little mouse sort of feature. Who knows how functional that will be in practice, or if it'll just like totally wreck the back buttons, you know? But I'm interested to see how that plays out. And also, like, from a game dev perspective, I'm curious about that. Because, like, surely it doesn't work exactly like a mouse. So I wonder if it's going to be, like, actually an added barrier for game devs to, like, code that feature. I don't know. Definitely going to be more third-party support. Yeah, Civ 7. Yeah, that was the other one. True. I forgot about Civ 7. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I feel like the overlap between people who play Switch games and PC games is, like, probably more than... Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass, but to me it seems like if you're, like, a diehard PC gamer, you're less likely to have one of the, like, major couch consoles. And so then it's like, well, maybe the Switch is, you know, at this point they're competing with, like, the Steam Deck. And that's it, really, I suppose. There aren't really any other, like, big name handhelds right now. I don't think. Switch is kind of in its own lane because of all the first-party games. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, and, like, they're definitely leaning in to that with the, like, added like, features for co-op, I suppose. You could play most games with just a Switch and a Steam Deck. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I feel like you could probably play most games with just a Steam Deck. I mean, obviously nothing Nintendo, but yeah, that's true. Silk's on getting the 5-second sizzle reel. Yeah. Ooh, I got a new shirt. A fish shirt. This is very funny with the bone. I am a bone-in fish. Yeah. And I don't know if did you watch it live or did you watch the, like, I don't know if they corrected it, but there was, like, major technical difficulties during that, like, fast where they were just, like, flipping through a bunch of their third-party ones. Fish. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fish shirt looks like it says HD. So true. I did not catch that. I'm in HD. But yeah, the live, like, during the live direct, there was a huge glitch where, like, the video froze, but the audio kept going, and it affected like a lot of people, not just me, because people were going off in the comments. And it happened during that like quick like flick through all the games. So like a lot of people didn't see Silk Song come up in the moment. So it really was very like anticlimactic. But yeah. I'm like happy for the fandom, you know? And that like there's a date, a soft date. 'Cause what a long wait. And like the devs kind of teased the release, right? Or something. Because of like there was something to that where like people put the dots together, connected the dots, that it might be related to the Switch too because of like dates or something. And so like I do wonder if that was like intentional or if they kind of got like their wrist slap and like they were supposed to have more of a spot. Nintendo was like, nah, you spoiled it. But who knows? That's just like wild speculation. There's literally no evidence for that. Nothing to indicate it. Just my own personal conspiracy theory brain. But yeah, it is still alive. Still alive. No more clowning. Watching Kind of Funny, and they were theorizing that the trailer wasn't quite ready for Direct. Yeah, very much could be. So they just did a little bit of gameplay. Although, like, if it really is going to be a 2025 release, then, like, you would hope the trailer would be ready. But I guess not. I don't know. I mean, these things take time. And you definitely want to do it right. Like, when there's been so much build up for this game, like, so much hype, and such a loyal fan base. Definitely don't want to rush it. Look at my beautiful HD shirt in all its glory. I don't really like it with these shorts though. I think we gotta go back to pants. The shorts were strictly for the Flintstone vibes. Oh, now I will be all dark green though. Well, yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with it. Those were my starting game pants. Thank you, Demetrius. Also, I kind of missed that there was a new Smash. So that is also cool. I feel like that kind of got overshadowed a little bit. And also was bummed that Melee isn't in the GameCube Classics list. Because like after 64, that was my favorite one. Yeah, I think there's a new they confirmed a new Smash Brothers, I think. Unless I saw like, maybe I saw like an April Fool's post or something and the timing was just messed up. But no, I'm pretty sure they didn't like do a big thing about it, but it was like in the new games. I'm pretty sure. No? Don't think so. Well, I trust you more than whatever I saw. Can't believe everything you see on the internet, kids. Including me. Sakurai is working on the Kirby Air Riders game. Yeah, that I knew, but I thought there was also... Maybe I got my things, like, sometimes if you just read things too fast, you know. I think I might have read that too. Like maybe the thing that I was reading was like speculating that a new Smash game could be on the way after this or something. I might have just missed a piece. Could be. Is this the first new title DK game? New DK title game in a while? Or like a very long time? Not a while. Since like... Was the one with the pirate ship? I guess they both have, or they all have pirate ships. First 3D one since DK64. Got it. That's pretty cool. Trying to remember what else. Oh yeah, Zelda. I mean, Zelda also. That's cool. I'm not the target audience for those games, but I know a lot of people were hoping we would get like a Zelda perspective from that universe. So that's cool. Not sure how you feel with the new look they decided to go with. For DK, what about it, like, specifically, are you not sure about? I mean, it's very, like... Yeah, it looks very different. I never played DK64. I think I just watched you play it. Maybe. Or maybe just the boys. 6 thumbs, 1 heart. Cartoon eyes thing feels weird. Yeah, I could, yeah. He's yassified or something. Did you watch any of the, like, there was more today, right? The treehouse thing? I didn't watch it. It was just like showing some gameplay. I had other work responsibilities, so was not able. More approachable for younger gamers. Yeah. And like more similar to like, okay, hold on, let me remind myself what it looks like. Yeah, it kind of has like the style of the Mario movie, you know? To me anyways. It looks more like maybe they're going for a motion picture. Actually, probably. That seems very likely. But will they cast Chris Pratt as DK? The real question. No one's willing to ask. Going back to the original DK versus Mario look. Yeah. The villain we deserve, you know? Was Nintendo involved in marketing for the Mario movie? Like, were there toys and things? Just trying to marketing brain, you know? Capitalism has ruined me. No fiber over there. Through Universal. Yeah. That makes sense. I wonder if they had a say in how he would be animated in the new game. When you went to Mario World. Ton of merch. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of forgot that. There was a very big studio involved. Yeah, I'm definitely not in any rush to buy the new one, but maybe like in a few years when people are selling them secondhand, I might get one. Switch to. I feel like the camera thing is such an interesting gimmick because like camera resolution changes so rapidly that like that will be obsolete so fast. They'll just have to come out with so many versions, which I guess is maybe the point. But yeah. The chat function though seems helpful. Like nice to have it built in. Similar to other consoles. Wait for the OLED model. Yeah, it's a good call. Good call. Bigger joysticks to drift more. I can't remember who I was talking to, but somebody was saying how like PlayStation controllers don't have that problem. So like why do Joy-Cons and Xbox controllers have so much issues with drift? But I don't have any experience with PlayStation, so I don't know if that actually is true or if it's just like confirmation bias because the one person who I talked to about it hasn't had drift issues. Sounds like they make the sticks better, so hopefully not as much drift. Yeah, hopefully. That's the dream, you know? My Switch Lite also has drift now, and it's a bit of a trickier situation because I can't just replace the Joy-Cons. Not that it's ideal to have to replace the Joy-Cons, but at least you have the option. Quality of the parts and tension wearing down quicker. So PlayStation controllers are higher quality. Or the new Switch, you mean, is going to be higher quality. Or maybe both. Is this the one? No. Is this the one? Sony only offers one controller, so they make it higher quality from the jump. Ah. That makes sense. That's the way it should be. Making things to last in this economy? Not a chance. Haven't had any drift issues on your Xbox Elite controller since you got it. Okay, that's good. That bodes well. Even though you burned through like 5 regular controllers first. Yeah, I don't think you're alone in that. How long have you had the Xbox Elite one? But also you do play a lot, so that bodes well. I feel like that's a pretty good litmus of its durability. And like technically I've only had trouble with one and it was a used controller, so like meh. Who knows? It probably had a lot of wear and tear before I got it. A year and a half. That's really good actually then. And yeah, my Switch Lite also, I mean, it only just started drifting last year, and I've had it since 2019, so that actually, I wouldn't call that a prominent issue. And it wasn't because I wasn't playing, so Switch Lite is the way to go, unless you want to stream from your Switch. Because then you are out of luck. Ooh. Minecart's all the way down. I gotta change this up. I gotta remember to take this off the rotation, because it's got weird sound effects that bother me. Oh, I thought there was a staircase here, but there is not. I saw a game of a playthrough of a game called Haste? Haste Broken Worlds, I think is what it was called. And it seemed like something you might be into. But I did check and it is only available on Steam. So. But maybe if it does well, it will come to console. It reminded me a bit of like Sonic. But it's 3D. Cool. Yeah, let me know if you do check it out. Yeah, parkour. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, it looks quite fun. Very, like, high octane in like a Bubble Racers sort of way. Bubble Racers, is that what that game was called? Where you're like in a hamster ball running around? Super Monkey Ball, yes. That is what it was called. Bubble Racers, I don't know where that came from. That's the alternative name, you know? When you like translate a name to like France French and then back into Quebecois or something like that. There's always like, there's some very funny discrepancies between the France French titles of things and the Quebecois French titles of things. think this will probably be my last day. It's a short stream today. I gotta go watch Deep Space Nine with my friends. Very important gathering. One jus d'orange and a pair of toast. Yeah. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That was so good. That's how I speak French. That's how I speak franglais. With like a thick Anglophone accent. And only partial French. I don't know if I should go see the hat mouse, because I did find a shirt, which is a cosmetic item, but it is not a hat. Comment dit-on? Book? Yes, that's exactly how you say it. You're not even from France. You're from Montreal. You think I can afford a new hat? I don't know. It's gonna put quite a dent. I should probably go buy the return scepter also. I feel like I waste a lot of time just running around. I'll go clear the mutant bug lair and then buy the return scepter and then go buy a hat. And then search for Wilderness Golems for the last little bit. Can't sell this oil. That is precious for crab cakes. That was almost a very big mistake. Are there other games you think I should play on stream? If you had a vote on what my... I'm gonna finish Urban Jungle before I pick up another one, I think. But if you had a vote, what should I play next? Because you do have a vote, and this is it. So choose wisely. A lot of pressure putting you on the spot. Return Scepter. It is time. But I can't use it right now because I have to go to the Hat Mass. Firewatch. Yeah. That is a good vote. I really do want to finish it. That would be a good... I should prioritize it. I'm so scared. Is there a fish hat? A trucker hat could work. Oh, women fear me, fish love me hat. Ooh, or a goblin. Actually, a goblin mask might be. This might be the time. Ooh, or a Junimo hat. But I was thinking because it's fall and I have an all green fit right now. Let's go with the goblin mask. Yeah, that's a good shout. I will play Firewatch. This is the mask. Actually, it looks pretty good. It goes with the fish HD fish shirt. Oh, let's use the... I'm leaving my horse behind. Sorry, Grover. I fear it is the end for Grover. This is the way. Yes. I can still use Grover to gallop around the farm in the future. Not today, obviously, but... Got a little Enzo Matrix vibe going on. Ooh, yeah, I see that. Alpha Omega, or whatever he says. Totally Omega. Foiled by my hitbox placement once again. Alphanumeric. That's it. Alpha Omega. Oh, that's close, you know. That's the one. I have to rename my dog Frisket. Frisket? Yeah. Not a lot of Wilderness Golems today. IRL today. And also in-game today. Goodbye, Hairbone. You served me well. And that's it. A short stream, but a good stream. We're high definition fish. And we are ending the way we started on a rainy day. An alphanumeric day, if I may say so myself. Harvey wakes up like, what? Man, half the time Harvey's not even in the house when I wake up. Thank you for being here, Jay McCaw, and anyone else who makes it to the end of the VOD. This was very fun. It was a short one, but a good one. And, you know, short and sweet. Sometimes that's what it's about. So, I'll be back likely next Wednesday with more Stardew. Maybe before then with Urban Jungle. But maybe not. I will definitely play more Urban Jungle either this weekend or next. But I have some other stuff going on away from the keyboard this weekend, so I might not be able to play this weekend. Thank ya. Thanks for being here, and have a good evening. I hope work is almost done for you. And yeah, take care. Bye.